Hey, and let there be light. Everything is fixed. I'm not all jinky, and it is very bright in here. Excellent. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack and Lady still in Lake Jackson because COVID's still a thing. We're waiting for that vaccine percentage to go up before we start getting back together because we just want to be safe. But we're going to try something today. Again, it's from our Megan Camacho cookbook that we found online. We're going to change it a little bit, but it's going to be super simple. It's one of our crockpot things, so it's going to take a little time, so keep that in mind, all right? Be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff. You know how this goes. And be sure to check down the link for our merch from Doobly Doo. We just got some orders. We're going to send those out as soon as possible. And I'm sunburned, man. That's all right, let's just get into it. Super simple, right? So you're going to need some chicken. I got like 2 chicken breasts. That's basically all you need. You're going to want some dry taco mix, some dry ranch seasoning mix, and because I'm going to change it up, I'm going to add some bacon because everything else in here was like super cheap, so I can afford to add the thing. Also, you're going to need a crock pot. That's super important. If you cook anything in a crock pot, is you need a crock pot or a slow cooker. But yeah, this is all you need. So first things first, get your chicken. Now, if you're just doing it for 1 or 2 people, you can leave them big like this, right? But if you're feeding more people or you have a bunch of smaller people, like you need to cut it. So I've just been cutting mine long ways, like this, try to make this long chicken breast tender. Now, you can kind of see how I'm taking the knife a little more tenderly. I don't want to dull it and get yelled at by Andy again. Again, shout out to Andy for donating the knives and keeping those sharp for me. I very much appreciate it. So, once you get those sizes, you're fine. You can cut them down smaller if you need to, but I'm going to leave this one big. I'm going to show you how I do both styles of this. And then we're going to wrap it in bacon. So, you can't just take bacon and just slap it on it, I guess, if you want to. Or you can try to be more artistical. Yeah, that's the thing. Not on a naked artist, it's an actual thing. It's like an artistical. So you can lay them out this way, and you can just lay them over this way, right? Boop. Or you can try to fold them. See, and it gets off there like you're swaddling a baby in bacon. I guess cannibalism's a thing. And then cover it this way. Now, you can just leave it this way, or you can get you some toothpicks and kind of hold the bacon in. You just stab them in the end and it'll hold it on there, and that's good. That's really all you need. I'm going to use toothpicks on mine. Here's how to do it with the smaller ones. Just make you a little bacon cross, turn it into a chicken bacon crucifix, and then you fold it up as best you can. Like I said, the more it overlaps, the more it sticks to it and stays. So that's what you want to do. So just kind of every chance you can, if you can like stretch it a little bit, because bacon stretches. If I can find a longer bacon, this would be a lot easier. But again, toothpicks aren't mandatory. I do it just because I like sticking them on there. You're going to want you to get you a plate with a bit of a ridge on it and get your seasoning packet, right? So you can see in the background, I kind of put my toothpicks in there, but I made sure they stuck out so I can get them out later. Never forget to get those out. Go ahead and put your taco seasoning and your ranch seasoning just directly on that plate. Hopefully one with a thing with a lip on it, or you can use like a shallow bowl, or just a regular plate if you're, talented enough not to spill it everywhere. I just used a fork, just kind of sift this all together. No, don't worry, because it's going to be a lot more than the chicken and bacon we have here. But what you're going to do is get your crock pot close, or at least the actual pot part of it, and then just roll it in here. You're going to coat this entire thing, like every chance you get. Now, some of these chickens got these little flap. Look, you see that little flap? Just duck it over. Make sure some of that seasoning get in there. Get it rolling back, and then just straight into your crock pot. No oil or nothing else like that, because you're going to have the water and stuff coming out of the chicken, but you're also going to have a lot of grease and oil from the bacon. So don't worry about having to oil it or anything beforehand. Make sure this is all nice and covered. Pick it up and use your hand on it. Just get it on there any way you can. Just throw it in there. Try to make room where it's not laying on top of each other. Where it lays next to each other is fine. 2 chicken breasts covered mine, but I got a little bitty crock pot. Here's the big one. Again, toothpicks poking through, so you just kind of got to roll it through and poke it through every now and then. Or just pick it up and use your hands to stick it to the thing. You don't have to wet it. You don't have to egg it. You don't have to do anything like that, because the actual chicken and bacon will hold this on very well. So don't worry about that at all. It's going to smell good, but don't lick it because it's raw chicken and bacon. Like, that's just an easy way to get sick. So just take all of those, put them in there. Now you're going to have all this extra stuff here. Hopefully you'll have a little bit of this stuff here. You always want more than less. You can keep it for something else, or you can just take it and just put it all into the crock pot. Just sprinkle it on top. A little more seasoning is always better. Don't worry about it. Like I said, as it cooks, the grease will come out and kind of soak this on and keep it on there. So put it in your crock pot, cover it. Boop. Now put it on low for 6 hours, and just let it sit. Don't stir it. Don't do anything else. Now this is 6 hours exactly. I set my thing for it, and look at this. Bam. This is outstanding. It smells great. Like everybody came to the door today about all kind of stuff, just talked about how good this smells. This is great. Be sure to take the toothpicks out. Please remember to take all the toothpicks out before you service anybody. Please don't even put it in there. It's like, oh no, you can clean your teeth later. No, just take the toothpicks out and give them one later if they ask for it. This was 2 chicken breasts and like half a thing of bacon because I used the other half for another recipe. So this was super cheap. This is good enough for 2 to 4 people. Depends on if you're going to serve it besides something else or just by itself. This is really good. My mouth is watering right now just thinking back about cooking this. This was great. You need to try this, man. Trust me on this. It's super cheap, super simple, but you gotta have like 6 hours, to get done with it. So there you go. And there you have it, folks. Man, that is outstanding. That was super simple. It's like four ingredients, 6 hours, but it's fire and forget it, man. Put it in there, do whatever. If you do this differently, or you want to see us trying to do it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments, man. I'll revisit this. This is chicken and bacon, dude. I'm in. Or you can find us on social media. Let us know over there. You can find us on Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. You can find us all those at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. You can also find us on Instagram at Living Between. Look how sunburned my hands are. I look like I'm wearing makeup or something. Whew. I'm going to go eat this. I'll catch y'all later. Enjoy the food, all right?